Hello everyone, welcome back to Parent Vibes. Today we're going to be talking about the 15 things that change when you become a new parent.
Number one, your sense of time will completely change. If you were used to maybe getting ready in less than an hour, now you need to get your baby ready, maybe change diapers, get the diaper bag ready, maybe an accident happened. So you will become more and more agile and capable to do things quicker. And also you will appreciate time more.
Yeah, you definitely will appreciate those 24 hours in a day and maximize it as best as you can.
Number two, you will be putting yourself second. As soon as they put that little baby in your arms, you realize that you are responsible for this little tiny human and that this person needs you 24 hours a day, physically need you. She cannot do anything for herself. So whatever is your need, it will go second. Even stupid things like you come back home and you need to rush to the bathroom, but it's our diaper change or nap time or feeding time, and that you will sacrifice whatever is your need for your baby.
Yeah, and even, thinking about your own future, you tend to think more about your child's future first. And, you start considering things that you never thought about, like life insurance and those things. And then you end up getting those things because you are really thinking about all scenarios that could happen and really just putting your child first.
Number three, financial responsibility changes. Before having a baby, I was totally irrational spender. I would just be online and buy stuff every week that I totally don't need and without thinking about it too much. Now whatever I want to purchase, it's always for my baby. Or whenever I think about spending money, it's never for me. It's always focus on my baby, what she eventually needs.
Those sneakers that you really want, it all just becomes secondary, and you start looking at your finances and seeing, okay, how can I really allocate this to the benefit of my child, right? Maybe I put her in swimming classes as opposed to getting the sneakers. So.
Yeah. Number four, sleeping will be a thing of the past. This especially the first 3 months. And you will realize that how many things you can actually do with 2 hours of sleep, or maybe going through few days of no sleep. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
And you will still push forward and will be able to overcome, right, every single day. And the day that you sleep until 7 a.m., it will be like, oh my God, we slept so much today.
Yeah, it's powerful just how the body can adapt, and when you really need to get things done and take care of your child, you can operate off of lesser sleep.
Number five, your sense of fashion will change. This one probably particularly for me because I haven't been back to work yet, but since I have a baby, I probably have never wore my designer clothes, heels, or I've even done my makeup. Just for these videos, I've been doing my makeup. But it actually makes no sense because you are all day with the baby on you, pulling on you, speeding on you. And then I am on the floor playing with my baby or walking to the park. So you trade those designer clothes for those dressy outfits for sweats and cotton t-shirt. Number six, you will take better care of yourself. In general, since this actually for a mother, it starts already when you're pregnant, because whatever you do, it will directly affect your baby. But also once your baby's out, you want to be the healthiest you can be for your child.
Yeah, babies require a lot of energy. As you can see, she's like super, she's got the energy, you see? So in order to keep up with these little ones, you really have to make sure you're taking care of your health, you're practicing good habits, good behavior, and just optimizing yourself so you can have the energy to keep up with these little ones.
Yes, and even to give her a good example. How can we tell to her she will be a toddler, that junk food is bad, or to have healthy habits if we don't have them in first place. Number seven, planning becomes key. Everything like meal, a visit, getting out of the house will be a thought out plan. And everything that you will do, it will be a puzzle around her schedule, around her nap time, around her needs. And you definitely will need to learn how to plan everything in order to survive.
Yeah, just to get the essential things done, you're gonna need to plan. So definitely, if that's not your thing, you definitely wanna start journal, you want to write it out and just really be mindful of that, because it's gonna make your life easier, and it's gonna prevent a disaster from just happening.
Then of course you want to also be flexible, but you definitely need to plan the major things of your day ahead. Number 8, your marriage or relations with your partner will definitely change. There is one more person. It's not more us two, but we are 3. So this little baby will be all day in your life. So of course your date nights or whatever you were doing before is going to change. Not just your intimacy, but even just having a quiet meal, just looking into each other's eyes and just conversate. Even your conversations will change, right?
But you'll end up, the things that you bonded on before, you might not be doing those things as much, but you end up creating newer bonds by doing other things, right?
Yes.
So for example, this channel, kind of, we're bonding off of this.
And definitely also this is something temporary. As the baby grows, things will change and you can start having your time, a little bit more of time back again. Number 9, your friendships. This is also a big one, especially for mothers. The beginning of motherhood can also be at times lonely because you are in the house, you cannot go out, and there's things that you're going through that are kind of difficult, and only another mother maybe can understand you or who is really, really close to you. And in general, naturally, you will take some distance from those friends that are singles or have no babies. Even during pregnancy, you will start getting less calls or invites to that brunch or weekend out, and not because they don't love you anymore, but it's obvious that you cannot participate. And once you become parents, you will start bonding more with those friends that have babies because they will understand you more. They will be understanding if you have to change plans last minute, and you will laugh about the same things, talk about the same things. So definitely that will change. Number 10, your identity, right? Completely shift.
Absolutely.
As you become a mother. You are a new person. You're not just you. So you learn every day what is this new identity, but it's also very important to make sure that you do not lose your previous self. You don't forget what you love, what your passions are, and who you are. But definitely when you become a parent, you start seeing the world from their eyes. And little things lose importance, right?
Yeah.
A lot of things that maybe had importance before are just secondary immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't take priority. And like as a dad, you think about you're a leader basically in your household, so you have to, if you weren't as good of a leader, you start to be more mindful of those things. Especially, example, like we have a daughter and I'm that male example for her, right? Like I'm kind of setting that precedence for her. So that's a big responsibility. So my role changes in now being a example, right, for her, future.
Yeah.
Right. So
relationship for sure. And number 11, you will bond more with your in-laws and will appreciate way more your parents. If before you would see your in-law more sporadically, at least for me, now it's more a weekly hangout, and you bond more because you have this deep love in common, and you will see a completely different version of your in-laws as well as your parents. And you will definitely appreciate all the love that your parent gave you. You will understand.
Yeah, you'll understand, and you'll be grateful, right? Because you're now on the other side of it, right? And you're seeing like, wow, you have to give a shout out to your parents for taking care of you.
And also, I felt like it was the first time after being a teenager that you actually you feel like you need your parents again. Right. Number 12, you will develop more patience.
This is more of a your thing.
Yes. I had zero patience. And definitely my baby teach me how to be more patient, because again, she's a little baby. She can do no wrong and she does nothing on purpose. So you will be way more patient. You cannot get upset. And also I learned how to manage my emotions since my baby has arrived. You cannot just explode or get frustrated or show your feelings, because they feel whatever you are feeling.
They sense things, so definitely have to be mindful of just your emotions.
Number 13, you will be less spontaneous. This one goes also with your concept of time, right?
Yeah.
And scheduling. If before you could organize with your friends last minute, yeah, let's go for a weekend somewhere, or let's stay out for one more drink, let's go to the movies. You cannot do this last minute, take these last minute decisions, right? Everything is planned ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of just a byproduct of what we said previously with just
Yeah.
having to plan. So, and look, it's a temporary thing because at this point, babies really need structure. Like, it benefits them. They optimize, they grow, they have better sleep. They just develop better with structure. So
Number 14, it will be hard to take me time. Things like getting your hair cut, going to the gym, getting a pedicure, it will feel like a luxury, something as normal as that. And for me as a mother, it comes also with some kind of mom guilt. Every time you are not with your baby or doing something for yourself, which is wrong and useless, but you feel like, oh my God, I should be with my baby. Will she be okay? And of course she is. But it's very hard. It's very hard. Number 15, your house will be messier. If you are planning your nursery to go and match your house decor, if you buy the cute wooden high chair because that's how your living room is, don't even bother because you will have baby things all over the place. Like, design and decor will just be not a priority anymore. And even things that would give me so much anxiety, like, oh my God, I need to do the laundry, things are messy, they will lose importance.
yeah, so embrace the mess. Babies, they need to have that time and that freedom to play around.
All right, now we have 2 extras. Number 16, you will tap into a new inner strength, which is beautiful. You realize that no matter what's your age, you will overcome so many stressful situations. Even if you're feeling pain in that moment, or if you feel stress or going through something, you know that it's just temporary, and you at the end of the day always overcome it, right? There's so many challenges, but
yeah, you really, it's crazy. The superpowers that parents get it's real, and any weaknesses that you might have thought you felt are out the window when it comes to either providing for your child or taking care of them or just being there. A parent makes it happen.
yes. Even if there's a lot of things that you lose, you gain this new strength and confidence in yourself. And then last one, number 17, which is the best one, is you will experience unconditional love from both sides. You will give unconditional love for the first time probably, and you will receive that. Sometimes I tell to my husband, I want to see me the way she sees me, because we are her worth. I am perfect to her. I am all what she needs, and that's just a feeling that it's so fulfilling, that it make up for all the challenging side that my motherhood can have.
Yeah, that smile, that one smile of hers, it's worth just all of the
Bad days.
all of the bad days, all of the just waking up early, just everything. It just
sounds cliche, but it's just so true.
Yeah.
And so deep.
All right, guys, that concludes our list for the 15 things that change when you become a new parent.
And yes, probably while our baby is growing, there will be new things, but so far these are what we felt. And then thank you so much for watching. We love to create content for you. If you appreciate it, please give us a like or subscribe. It will definitely help our channel to grow. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.